FlexSim itself, you can take a look at in three general categories: 3D model, process flow, and experimenter. So the 3D model, I can build a model from existing pre-built components. I've got a library of existing things that I can bring into my model, put them where I want them to be, and connect them together. As far as putting them where I want them to be, I could bring in an AutoCAD floor plan. Maybe you already have one for your existing facility, and use that to locate where I want the various pieces to be. I could also create new, I'm going to call them skins for those 3D models. So it's still a processor, and you'll see what a processor is coming up very shortly. But I could make it look like my painting booth rather than a more generic piece like you'll see today. And then, since I'm building it in the 3D world, I can apply motion. I can say that the person that is moving this widget from the incoming parts queue to the actual machine doing the work has to actually move. All right, well, where is that person allowed to move? Where is that person not allowed to move? Do we have any bottlenecks when you have 2 people, 3 people, 4 people trying to move? So A-Star Navigator gives you a way to put motion to your 3D model. Process flow is another way of approaching things. And there you're working with very granular tools. You're going and grabbing individual pieces of code, if you will. Code blocks is probably a better phrase for it. And you're using them to build what your process is going to be. The way I think of it is, at the 3D model stage, if I wanted to, I could go out and buy an existing model of the Millennium Falcon. I wouldn't, but I could. Process flow, I'd be going out and buying the kit and building those individual Lego blocks until I came up with the Millennium Falcon. And I build them in the way that I want to get the actual piece that I'm trying to create. In the course of doing that, especially, well, in FlexSim, not in the Millennium Falcon, but in FlexSim, I'm probably going to be building up some chunks of code that are actually representing things like the painting booth. Well, I probably want to save that off and reuse that for future use when I try and do another painting booth in the future. So I can create my own library of my own equipment, my own processes, and save them for easy reuse later. And then in the end, as I said before, the idea with FlexSim is you're trying to answer what ifs. You're trying to answer questions. All right. Experimenter is a tool that will take a model that was made from 3D models, from process flow, from a combination of those two, a hybrid model of those two, but allows me to run a lot of what ifs very quickly.